welcome. Good to see you again. It's Thanksgiving Day in the States. You can see by the background, I'm in Florida. The next time I see you, I'll be with you. We're actually coming back for Christmas. We're celebrating the birth of our sixth grandchild, and we certainly want to come back and see all our grandchildren. Today I want to talk about, let's start off with the Winter Golf Leagues. I hear they're off to a good start. You've made an announcement now. I hope they're off to a good start.
So hi, John, and great to see you again. It does look like you're nice and warm with your famous background. The weather here in Ottawa hasn't been too bad. We did have some freezing rain the other night, so you missed that. So good on you. But yes, so we opened up our simulators. Our simulators opened up this week officially on Tuesday. It was great. We had a few members kind of do the inaugural shots on the simulators on Tuesday, and we are off to the races. So both simulators have now been prepped. Everything is great. We are really excited this year for our league. Our indoor golf league, our winter league, will be starting officially the first week of December. But we did send that announcement out, like you said. We have 16 amazing golf courses that will be showcased this year, starting with the Albany Golf Club, which is where we're hosting the Hero World Challenge, Tiger Woods' return. So that's going to be our first week, followed by Spanish Bay for week 2, and then the Ryder Cup golf course, Marco Simone, on week 3. So those are the 3 courses that are now available for our league members to start playing, and we're really excited.
Well, it almost makes me wish I was there to play them. I said almost, right? There is one little overriding factor. The weather here has been fantastic. Hey, listen, another big announcement. December the 8th, we're having a prime rib dinner.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've had a little bit of transition period, John, between our in-season. We've got some great corporate events, City View, Royal LePage that have come through for some outside social events. And December, we will move into our member-focused events. And the prime rib is first up on December the 8th. Chef Sean's got a great lineup ready to go, and it is available for sign up right now by emailing Chelsea.
Wonderful. That's a great news. And then December 9th, the big day at the club. People, you better get down there because you're going to be demonstrating an open house for the simulators.
That's right, John. So that's new this year. So we haven't had an open house for the simulators before. We were chatting and we thought it'd be an amazing opportunity to just open up the simulators that day. So from 11 till 1 p.m., members are welcome to come by, test out the simulators. Myself and my staff will be on hand to show how to create a trackman account, how to link it to our computer system. It's so easy, but we're here to help with that. We're going to be giving tips. We're here, we want members to try to test out who haven't used the simulators before. Come test out, bring your clubs from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. on December 9th. So mark it in the calendar.
Great news. That's good news. And I know last year at this time we did a video and you showed people how to use it, but it was a little bit, difficult on the screen. Now they can come and actually see it. And I know we've introduced the numbers and everything in our last video that we did. So you're getting more information on these simulators, and believe me, folks, they're a great tool to have, and we're so glad we have them because you learn a lot about your numbers and your swing and everything. Plus, you get to play some great courses. Great news.
No, and just to touch up on that, we've already started teaching our indoor lessons as well. So myself and Gary, we've been up giving a few lessons. So that is certainly available. Club fittings available. We're getting booked up. So if members are interested in working on their game, or at least starting the program to work throughout the winter time, we can start right away.
That's great news.
It'll be a good way, especially as Tyler mentioned, right? Learn about all the offerings, whether it's lessons, club fitting, for those that haven't spent much time there. And we will have a different bar setup, so you'll be able to see the staff back positioned upstairs a little bit more. So great day to learn about the member experience over the winter. We're pretty thrilled to revamp the offerings, and there's some new maps in place, some little upgrades. Of course, we got Pebble Beach on the software side, but it's a neat new chapter for the academy in year 3, year 2.5 or so.
Well, that's terrific. Really good news, and it's an entertainment facility, but it's a teaching facility as well, and a practice facility. So yeah, no, we're doing well with that. That's great. December 17th, for those, that's the third Sunday in December, I would imagine, and we're having a Christmas brunch.
Definitely have the continuing a member event theme. There's a few more towards the middle end of December. It'll be a full buffet setup, similar to our Mother's Day type brunches. So great opportunity to bring families to the Christmas brunch and celebrate. The golf course or the clubhouse will be decorated in its festive theme there. So it'll be a great day. And leading into the end of December, we have a band booked again for New Year's Eve, and both our brunch and our New Year's Eve party are sure to be a hit this year. And those two communications will go out very soon. Registration again will be available by emailing Chelsea.
So the New Year's Eve party, we're all set. We got a band, everything ready to go for that. I missed both of those. I'm going to be back on the 20th, but I'm leaving on the 31st. So I missed both. But hey, listen, it looks like you guys got things well in hand up there. You don't need my help, it looks like. You've done a good job. Getting those.
We'll see you on Trackman for a session, though, I'm sure.
Cam, I'm worried about Tyler. I'm really worried about Tyler. I'm almost scared that I destroyed this poor man. As you know, throughout the year, I was bugging him for promotions and, what are you going to put on sale and how are you going to deal with this? And, come on, Tyler, you got to loosen things up. I opened up my email the other day and everything's on sale. I mean, they're giving him away. Will you make sure he's okay, first of all? I want to make sure he's okay.
2 weeks ago, John, I saw him pacing around the golf shop and counting the number of shirts and deriving a new game plan. It was quite something.
I mean, I can't believe this stuff. Tyler, can you take us through some of the stuff you're putting out there?
Oh, John.
You are okay, Tyler, right? You are okay? You sure?
See, I have a fever. Maybe the fever's passed now. No, we're always excited. This is a great time of year, certainly in keeping with the theme of Black Friday. How can we not have a sale this time of year, right? So, like Cameron said, we just finished our year end, which was end of October. So, we're doing all our inventory counts and certainly looking at everything that we have in the shop. And now is the time. We just want to blow it out the door. We want to get rid of it. So all our shirts, our pants, our shorts, accessories, everything is pretty much on sale. There's very few things that aren't on sale right now for a limited time. But just to go over a few items or kind of our big hits. So any top or bottom, it's buy one, get one free. And also, if you buy 2 items, you can get 3 items free. And if you buy 3 shirts, tops or bottoms, then you'll get 5 free. So that's kind of our blowout. I mean, we want to get rid of it. So come in. We're open throughout the weekend. We're going to run this sale till the 30th of November. All our demo clubs are on sale. We've marked down our regular price golf clubs as well. Let's just see it exit the door.
I'm worried, Tyler. Cam, better get 911 ready because I think the man is gone. I think he's gone. Everything's on sale.
Everything.
People, get into the store before he changes his mind. When does it end? When does the sale end?
It's running, well, obviously, while supplies last or until November 30th. So whatever happens first.
Okay. My God. And I'm not there. I'm not there. Like
John, we're going to take the camera and we're going to do a little walkthrough with the Zoom, and you can pick out all the things you want. Okay.
Oh God. Hey, Cam, can you bring us through some? And we approved a lot of capital projects. Can you give us an update on what's been going on with the capital projects?
Yeah, for sure. So Nice to see, for those that have seen the property over the last 3 weeks or so, some of the preliminary work that's been done on the ponds on 3 and 4. So for those that might not be as familiar, we're going to excavate those, make it a little bit safer, make the ponds a little bit deeper. They won't be as aesthetically determined. We'll get rid of some of the algae with this initiative. So that'll be really nice. And some of the fill is going on the left side of 4. It'll be pretty well out of play. It might even stop a few balls from rolling towards the out of bounds there. So that project's, yeah, it's in its preliminary stage for sure. Next up, early on in the new year, we're targeting the installation of a new server. So that's our IT mainframe, and that will ensure that there's no disruptions in golf shop, food and beverage services, your tea time booking. Our unit's quite aged, so we're going to probably go through that in February as the target time frame for our next project.
Good. And do you think we'll have a halfway house that'll be fully operational next year? Is that still on track?
It absolutely is. Yeah, looking ahead more towards the spring.
Okay.
You know, we definitely have a time frame on some of these projects, and more towards the spring, we have scheduled the installation of the small septic system. So towards the end of April, very early May, we're really pushing to get it done in April, so that we can turn on the water effectively, legally, and in compliance, and then have more food offerings, John, as you mentioned. So that is well on its way for the spring.
Yeah, selfishly, I'm so selfish. Thinking only of myself. All I want is hot coffee there. That's
yeah. It's important, John. And on the food and beverage side, we should know, we talked a lot about the liaison, the opportunity while you're golfing, the services that'll be available. But I would like to note that on Wednesdays and Saturdays, the kitchen will be open for lunch. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're going to have dinner services. So great to have Sean here throughout the winter. So he's got a revised menu, and he will have some expansion on the pizza offerings and a few items that are available on Tuesday if you're golfing. But it's a great opportunity leading into Christmas for members to come to the club. Even if you're not playing golf, come on out for lunch on Wednesday and Saturday, or for dinner Wednesday through Saturday.
Well, that's great news. Gentlemen, this has nothing to do with the golf course, but more of a public service announcement for those who are coming down to Florida or leaving the country, or it doesn't matter where you're going. If you rely on the public service healthcare plan for your first 40 days of coverage, I'm going to give you a bit of a warning. As most of you know by now, it's very difficult to get a hold of these guys, Canada Life. But I did injure myself down here, and I wanted to get it checked out by a doctor. To make a long story short, I called the emergency number. They said, well, if it's not a real emergency, send us an email. So they gave me the email address. I sent an email. I never got a response. I never got an acknowledgement. So 2 days later, because I'm injured, I sent another email. And then the next day, another one. And then the next day, another one. Nothing. It went into a black hole. So I called the emergency number again. I was put on hold for an hour, and then they hung up. Called it again, put on hold for another hour, and I got a lady. And I said, look, I'm injured. I need to get this looked at by a doctor. It's not serious, but I just want to make sure there's no blood clots in my leg or whatever. So she says, okay, I'll open up a file. I said, well, that file means nothing to them down here. Can you give me more information? She says, have the lady call me. So I go to the clinic. And I explained to the lady, look, she says, if this number doesn't mean anything to you, call her. She says, don't worry, the lady there. She says, don't worry, I got a back door to these things. I said, I don't think so. 2 hours later, she was still on hold. So I said, I said, enough's enough. And now I'm getting scared, because if I was really seriously injured, how do I get a hold of these guys to get coverage? I went home. It was 3 o'clock. I called them. At 8 o'clock that night, I was still on hold. Next morning, I get up, and that seems to be the key. You got to call them early in the morning. After 2 hours, I finally got a lady. And I said, look, here's the situation. Don't leave me with this case number. Call this clinic and straighten this out. She did. Nice lady. straightened everything out. I went to the clinic, got my coverage. By the way, the healthcare system is fantastic here. Within an hour, I had the ultrasound results and everything. So it was just wonderful. My warning to you is, if you're relying on this service, they say they're going to improve it. They say that there's going to be down to a 5-minute wait on the phone by December. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Might be a good idea to purchase an extra 40 days coverage for your first 40 days as well, just in case, God forbid, you get into an accident, car accident, heart attack, anything, that you're going to be guaranteed some coverage, because it's very difficult to get a hold of it. So I'm hoping this is a 1-year thing, but I'll tell you right now, I'm worried. I don't want to see any Canadians hurt by this. That's my story. Anyway, I got physio going. It's going to get better someday. I'm still limping on it, but I'm hoping to walk 9 holes or walk 18 holes on Sunday. So hopefully I'll be able to get out and walk for the full 18.
Well, John, good to hear. Good to hear you're going to be recovering soon, and thank you for the PSA. That's great advice for any of our members, any of our snowbirds who are going down south this year.
Yeah, no, I just didn't want anybody to get hurt. I did phone my local MP and asked him to look into this, and he is doing that. So that's good news. Anyway, gentlemen, next time I see you, we'll see you in person, and we'll be there in person. Hopefully around December 20th, that 21st, hopefully you're there on the 21st, because we're coming back on the 20th. So I'll try and get in to see you right away. I don't want to get too close to Christmas, because I know you guys probably want to go somewhere, but I want to get the stuff out as well. Is that okay?
Sounds good.
Hey, good to see you both. And until next time, everybody, go to the simulators and play well.
Thanks, John.